Hello everyone, it's Anita from Cleaning Guru. So again, I am here to talk to you about vacuums. Cleaning business, so used my fair share of different vacuums in the last 7 years. And people always ask me, what's my favorite, what's my least favorite, what do I recommend as far as vacuums. So I thought I would just put some videos together and go through the different various vacuums that I've come across over the years. And so the vacuums that I'm using now are borrowed vacuums from my clients, and so they have been graciously allowing me to take them home, review them, and then try to get back to them as quickly as possible. So we are going to talk about the Hoover Power. Wind turbine tunnel. Whoops, wind tunnel. The Hoover Wind Tunnel Bagless Vacuum. So I'll talk a little bit about the different pros and cons and price points, and then if you have any questions or comments, just feel free to leave them in down below. So this one is it's a fairly good vacuum. Don't have a whole lot of issues with it. So let's just go through the different types, the different components of this type of vacuum. So this one actually has the power head. This is a power head driven and so this part is actually really good because this vacuum actually will do your carpet really well, but it can also have the option of your floor, like your hardwoods and tiles. So it does not come with a floor brush, but this acts as both parts of it. And it picks up really well, and I will not show you the brush because it's pretty bad right now, but it does pick up really well. This client has dogs, and so a golden retriever, and so it just seems to pick up everything and anything. So that part of the vacuum is really good. Sometimes if you end up with a power head, it will suck in the front and shoot out the back, so which this one doesn't. So I'm pretty impressed with this power head. It comes with the adjustable wand. If I can do this, there it goes. So you can, for storing, which I'll show you, it actually just clicks on right onto here. So voila. But it also extends for your maximum length for vacuuming itself. So the adjustable arm is just super handy to have for storing and for vacuuming. And it has the plugs at the top again for plugging into the hose. The hose itself is good and flexible, nice and long. And a nice thing about this one, it has your max and your not so max section. So depending on what you're doing, from curtains to your floors to furniture, you can adjust the section intensity. This one also has the on-off button, and that is for the power bar slash floor bar or head. So you can turn it off and on. I just typically kind of leave it on. It seems to pick up better than having it off. It seems to get the stuff off the floor a bit more, but just my personal preference, but it is handy to have. It is a bagless vacuum. It, again, with all bagless, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. It does clog up pretty quickly, so depending on how much you're vacuuming and how how much and how often. Make sure you empty it out and take out all the debris out of there. And also check the little the area where it all goes in, just to make sure it's free and clear of anything that's gotten into your vacuum. And it just comes off like that. So this is where the debris usually kind of sets in and clogs a lot, and it just kind of goes from there. So again, another area just to check, make sure you're good to go for debris. It's a rewindable power cord, and it's just easy step on, step off to wind and rewind your power. And then of course it has the power button also. So it's nice, like, you know, you could just press on it, you know, step on it, and you're off and going. And then of course I mentioned also you can put the attach the power head right to the canister for easy storage. Filter. Check your price points on the filters. Sometimes they can range from $12 up to $20, but they also check them very often, as the debris and dust and dirt and stuff like that gets in there. So you want to make sure that's free and clear, because that just helps to make your vacuum run that much smoother, which is pretty easy. You just take it off, take this out, and voila. Easy peasy. Well, I'm saying easy peasy. So I guess only some of the con things about that is, again, I'm not a huge fan of the bagless, but this one's pretty decent. I find with these vacuums though, if you're going around a corner, if you look at the shape of it, it's more of like a triangle shape. And this part always gets stuck either going around a corner or around furniture. So it's not this smooth transition through your house. I find I'm always having to make sure that it's clear in the corners and clear in the furniture as I'm vacuuming. So a little bit of frustration there, because it just makes it that much more work and an extra step to make sure that you're clearing the corners and your furniture. It's got the great wheels. It's pretty, as far as some vacuums, it holds its own. It stays up straight. I've had other vacuums where it all tips over. So it's got a good weight to it, but it kind of holds its own as it's vacuuming. So the price points of these ones, you're probably looking at about $270 to maybe up to $300 Canadian. Sometimes you can get them on sale, so of course the price drops a little bit. As far as that price point, I wouldn't say it's a bad investment, but just as long as you care and maintain your vacuum. If you're considering a vacuum like this or maybe another brand, I always suggest looking at reviews, see what people are saying, talk to others that may have the same type of vacuum and see what they feel about their vacuum, and then I would, from there make a good decision on what your next purchase would be. You're spending $300 on this vacuum, so sometimes you have to make it worth the investment. So I always kind of say sometimes you just need to spend a little bit more to get a good, reliable vacuum. But for the price point and what this one offers, I would say it's pretty decent. So if you are got any questions, comments, by all means, feel free to share it down below. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And by all means, tell others about you know, these videos, and then they also can make an informed decision on their next purchase. Thanks, and have a great day.